and welcome to the Salty Boys Podcast.
Hey, Justice, you want to make us a pie?
Yeah. I'm a happy bird.
Hey, you hear that swallow just farting, like, super loud? I hope that's a clip.
Orcs are also what one might call weak-minded.
Huh?
The Salty Boys Podcast.
Oh, sorry. I went to what that Linkin Park song?
Let it be.
No. Oh, Buddy Holly. Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
That's it.
Train.
Ah.
With Crazy Train.
Play that song by Train.
Play that song by Trey. What?
For our listeners, I have to actually detail that. So we were chilling at Kronk's and he has an Alexa, and if anyone hasn't seen it, please look up. Warning, this mashup is not about airplanes. So he tried to get Alexa to pull that up, and he just goes, Alexa, play that song by Train. And then it played, play that song by Train. And he was like, what? This is a real song?
Yes. It was on the radio for a good bit.
I know, and I had actually just taught that in a lesson earlier that day, and I'm like, it was nailing the head. And he was like, I was trying to pull that video up. And
Amazing.
Sorry.
So we are in the midst of combat. A troll has ambushed you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to bring out
All right.
my flamethrower thing, and I'm going to use Zuko style.
Ooh.
So
Take a...
Honor.
You already have a +1 from your weapon, because it's special. You're using a flame weapon against a troll, so take an additional +1.
Okay.
You're using it in a forest. So Smokey the Bear's going to have some
Mm.
But it's also the drowned forest, which France has already tried to burn down and won't and can't.
Only a 9, so it's short-lived.
9. Okay.
So I'm going to use it to send a rope of flame out and wrap it around the troll's throat.
Ooh, okay. Oh, so you're spraying your flame out with your sprayer.
Now, I'm using Zuko style. It says,
That's an actual move.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Bend a flame to your will. 10 plus, does as I command, blah, 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 and lasts for as long as it has fuel. On a 7 to 9, it's short-lived, only lasting a moment.
Okay. So your goal to bind it?
Try and cut its head off.
So damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Lots of it.
That I can understand. So, let's see. Go ahead and roll your class's damage.
6.
Okay. You reach out and spray that gout of flame from your special dispenser, and sure enough, it wraps around the troll's neck, and it's like hungry ambush expression is now turned to fear as it's like grasping at the living flame that's choked around its throat. Who else wants to pile onto this?
All right. So Tanner's going to pipe up and said, there's only one way to combat trolls. Get in there, bears! He's going to turn into a bear. Can I have a D6?
Yeah, can I have the knob?
Oh. I was like,
It's the shapeshift is 2d6 plus what?
Plus
My wisdom. Okay,
Yep.
sorry. I just
if
wanted to
you
look
really
at
want
it.
it, I'll give it to you.
Okay, so that's 20 total.
Okay. Wait,
So,
what?
my-
That's not possible.
Wait,
No,
You
add
use
your...
the modifier,
Yeah,
not the actual stat.
Yeah, I mean, hell,
sorry.
I would have had like a 25
Okay,
for
so
my
that's
roll.
6. Sorry.
6. Okay. So
My bad.
You don't take the 2 dice
I'm a
and make that
dome.
the double-digit number.
So, what happens is
Baby hands.
that you are focused directly on this one troll. However, you missed its mate behind you. So as you start to shift into a bear, you are punted into a tree, and you take 9 damage. This
Half
troll,
health.
this troll has longer hair and lipstick on. No hurt breakfast getter.
Man, that's some bad gender roles.
Yes, it is. So, who wants to go next?
Does it take one whole action to apply a poison and then shoot it?
No.
Oh, okay. Then
part
I
of
would
your
like to apply a oil of Taggart to
Okay.
my bolt,
Okay.
and then fire at the wife.
Okay. Go ahead and volley.
Volley, 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 volley.
Volley, 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 volley.
Plus dex. There we go. That's my good stat. So that is a 10.
Yeah, you do your damage.
And damage, ooh, a d8. So that is 2 damage. 2
Damage.
But with the poison on it, the target falls into a light sleep. I don't know if a troll would ignore that or not.
I think you do it. I think it just works. That's normally how Dungeon World deals with that. But you spent your use of the poison.
I have 1 left now because after I poisoned
Okay. So on a
Justice.
10 plus, you have a clear shot. Deal your damage. On a 7 to 9, choose one.
yeah, so 2 damage plus they fall into a sleep then.
Yeah. All right. So she goes, no hurt breakfast, get her, and then punts the half shifted bear into the tree, and then you get a clear shot to like right under her jawline. She goes, oh, feeling sleepy, and then boom, hits with a solid crash into the swamp floor, and then you hear a slow like sucking sound as the troll is sinking into the mud a little bit.
I'm gonna parlay.
Ooh.
With the other troll.
All right.
Ooh.
Roll plus charisma.
That's a 9.
Okay, on a 7 to 9, they need concrete assurance of your promise. Something they need or want. So your leverage is you don't want to die, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, we need to stop this. And we can work something out, or else that one's gonna burn to death in front of you.
We need food. We need breakfast.
Okay, well, you know what? If we help you, you could help us. I mean, let's call it a little truce here.
Me listen.
Okay. Well, first of all, we'll make sure that one over there doesn't die. I guess it's your woman. I don't know. Lipstick kind of says it is. I don't know. But...
Release Fire Whip. Then we talk more.
But if we help you, and we need someone to back us up later, you gonna help us out?
You release Fire Whip and get me breakfast? Maybe.
At that, he drops the flame chain rope thing.
Okay.
And says that we can feed you anything you want. It would be good to have someone of your size on our team.
Do we get special moves at this point, or no?
What kind of special moves?
No, it's level 2 and above.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
Special or
advanced
advanced?
moves.
Advanced is when you level up.
It says special, not
Oh.
advanced.
Oh.
I'm looking at another page that I printed because I came prepared to the session.
Which one, recruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to recruit. This makes sense for a recruit role.
Yeah. Because we're trying to parlay a little bit, but also we can promise them breakfast to help us kill the orcs.
Mm-hmm. So he does need breakfast.
So, Tanner, do we all get like rations and stuff as part of our inventory?
Yeah.
Normally, yeah.
Okay, because I don't have to eat or drink as a druid, so
Okay, well, you're good.
They can just have mine.
Yeah, if
They
you
are
were
trolls.
Pretty much to feed them, you'll have to fork up all of your food.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of like
plenty of
livestock.
orcs.
Yeah, we can find somewhere.
What, in the drowned forest?
No, back at Salt March.
That's 3,000 miles away.
3,000. Sorry.
So I'm gonna kind of like come out of the woods a little bit and be like, "Hey, sorry about shooting your wife there. It's a mild. She's gonna wake up in a little bit. Actually, you can even wake her up right now. But if what you're saying is true, we need some help, and you can help us, and we can help you as well. We're looking to get rid of some orcs. That solves your problem for breakfast, and also helps us out. As you can see, we're trying to mean you no harm."
And I'm in hell. Our captain's a bugbear, and you guys are trolls. So it's like, why not?
Me can't fight on empty stomach.
Oh, well, no shit. That's why we're gonna get you food.
Orcs are tasty, but also fighty.
You help us with the fighty. your meal gets that much sweeter after you help us win.
But
We
me
have-
can't fight on empty tummy.
We have rations at the camp. We'll just
Yeah.
give you guys some of that, or like
So,
cows.
so you
or
said I was
something.
half shifted. Am I still half shifted?
Yeah, like
Okay.
you're stuck for a little bit.
What part of me is shifted? Am
Your
I-
gigantic
it's up to
cock
you.
is still.
bear dick.
Bear dick, bear dick.
So I'm gonna say like everything like.
You got
I'm
the
still-
paws.
Yeah, I
like
got the paws.
ears.
Yeah, the paws and the ears. Basically, like I'm going to a furry convention or something.
Great.
It's just a bear body with a halfling head on top.
Berenstain Bears presents Kicked in the Dick.
It's Berenstain. Anyways,
I did see that.
I'm gonna go. Hey man, you can have my food as a down payment.
So you run back and bring your food back, or are you just saying that you have it back at the encampment?
Couldn't I just be carrying it then, since like we're so?
I don't
Sure.
particularly care.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be carrying. I'll just be like, thump,
All right.
give him.
Like hungrily, like eats more than half. Like, good. You say there's tasty orc somewhere?
We're still trying to figure that out.
Well, and we have food at the camp. I mean,
And we
like I
still have
said,
food. Yeah, we got food.
Grim will pay those guys if they help us. I'm pretty
So
sure.
is the ground forest like perpetually dark, or is it like
It's like dawn has broken a little bit.
okay? But it's not like magically always dark.
Mhm.
It's not like the forest in Harry Potter or anything.
Correct.
Okay. Now since I'm like half shifted, can I like try to shift again?
Yeah. What you
Okay.
want? Yeah, go for it.
I
Do
wanna
your
become-
shapeshift roll.
I want to become an eagle.
Okay.
D6.
One.
Yeah.
Do you?
Can
do
you give me your
want-
metal one? Here, you just keep the
Here.
plastic one. No, I'm good. I got
Okay.
it. I only have one D6 with me.
So you have to have two metal ones.
Well, you're using the plastic ones.
I have
so-
like 5 plastic ones.
Okay, so that's a roll 13.
Don't forget add your
11.
whole stat. There.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
11 plus 3.
Okay, you get your 3 hold.
Okay,
you can
sweet.
spend.
So I am a big ass fucking eagle.
Okay.
I'm gonna go scout for some orcs.
Okay, you can spot the settlement of Orcs Water that is maybe half to 3/4 of a mile away. That you were positioned. You positioned your camp so that you would be able to, do whatever you wanted to do with the information that you had. So that's your one hold. You scouted the area.
Cool. All right. Is there any way to relay information without shapeshifting back? I don't think I can. No one else has nature talk except for lizard folk guy.
I mean, I don't care. If you want to
okay,
go down
so
and convey that information.
I still have 2 holds left. Can I use a hold to try and find an animal to bring back to feed these trolls? Like some fish or some frogs or some half-dead adventurers named Scott.
Just trying to find some food.
Yeah.
You can, if you spend a hold, you can also find some like berry bushes.
There's no like animals that I can. I mean, I'm a bald eagle here. I'm trying to. The ground floor is like kind of water. I'm trying to.
Yeah. I'm just. I mean, you won't find anything that also might not kill you.
Oh, so everything in here is. There's no
Pretty
like normal
deadly.
animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are all wearing respirators, by the way, like to stave off the.
It's hard to breathe.
Little eagle respirator.
I can't breathe.
I can't wear this when I go out and shopping.
My freedoms.
This is my Second Amendment rights.
All right. So I'm just gonna return. I'm just gonna return to the trolls and
Okay.
the rest of the party, and I'll shapeshift back and relay both pieces of information.
All right.
And Atticus is going to ask Big Dumb if there's more of them.
More trolls.
Yeah.
No, we ate them all.
Shame. Well, you
Make
guys
us bigger.
You guys will do, I guess.
Okay.
All right. You guys want to take him back to
Yeah, let's go back to camp.
Grim's?
Tanner's gonna ask him one thing. You guys ever been to a moon island?
What?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older, bud.
All right, we leave. You find us later. And he's gonna like drag his his companion by the leg.
The
like,
berry
through this
bushes are that way. Go eat them.
Thanks. Or whatever.
No, Atticus wants to take him back to Grim's camp.
Grem's camp is like miles and miles away.
Oh.
You guys are deep. You guys are like
Ew.
the vanguard. You're the far-reaching. There is no reinforcement. There is no
All
background.
right. We should probably go back and heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. It is about 4 or 5 a.m. and you have your little camp.
All right.
What do you want to do?
So, as a halfling, you sing the healing songs of Spring and Brook. When you make camp, you and your allies heal 1d6.
Okay. Additional d6. Let me see. Make camp is a... When you settle in to rest, consume a ration. If you're somewhere dangerous, decide the watch order as well. If you have enough XP, you may level up. When you wake from at least a few uninterrupted hours of sleep, heal damage equal to half your max. Half your max HP. Few uninterrupted... So you guys trying to like sleep through the morning to heal up?
Yeah, I need to.
I don't watch because I'm at full health.
Okay.
I don't have to eat anything because I'm a druid.
Right.
So I was going to volunteer to become another eagle or an owl and watch again.
For the rest of you that need to eat, what are you doing about your rations?
I'm gonna eat a ration.
The ones that the troll took?
Oh, he didn't take mine.
He took all their...
Oh, I just volunteered my
I
own
didn't take
He
personal
needed
ones.
all of the rations.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take any because our DM said that, you won't need them for this session.
Yeah, I heard AR only was giving him his.
Oh yeah, that's not enough for a troll. Do you want to walk that back? We can.
Where's that berry bush?
There you go. That's rolling with the punches.
Can I become... Let's see.
a squirrel and stuff them in your cheeks?
He's going to go have a whole bunch of nuts in his mouth to bring back.
Okay, hear me out, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So, there are some marsupials that live in the forest.
Yeah. Like
Can
a
I be-
possum?
I'm going to become a possum. I'm going to go get all these berries. I'm going to stuff them in my possum pouch. And I'll come back.
Oh,
By the
those
time
are
you come back,
nice
it's like
and
jelly.
warm.
Like Cooper.
Who wants some jam?
Make a defy danger plus con.
That's just 2d6.
2d6 plus con.
That is a 7 plus...
Plus a 13.
Nothing.
7 plus
Seven.
nothing. So, you are going to find... Yeah, you'll find those berries that you spotted before. Let me find my GM moves. I need to offer you a... Sorry, I'm learning this again too.
As a GM, you can offer me rebates on trucks in September.
Truck month.
Yeah.
Unwelcome. I think unwelcome tree. So as you're gathering berries, you hear the stomp, 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 stomp of like heavy boots slogging through muck. Of something heavy, walking through the swamp as you're picking these berries.
Okay. Is it putting me in immediate danger right now, or can I just finish and go report?
Yeah, no, you don't think you've been spotted or anything, and you don't see anything at this point. But yeah, you can go back.
Cool. All right, I do that with the berries.
Okay.
I come back, the berries. I'm like, hey man, got some jam, and also I'm gonna jam. I pull out a guitar, start playing Casey Jones.
Nice.
But then I say, I think I might have heard those orcs, bros. I was too small and possum shaped to check it out.
Hey, Justice, when you want to make us a pie?
Yeah.
So you got some jam.
Coal pie.
You whip out the cast iron, put some dough in there, made from weeds or something. I don't know.
But, I do have...
I have a big old shit ton of weed.
shitload of weed.
I shake my hair out and get some yeast starter in the pan.
I do have poultices and herbs to add.
Oh,
So
tasty.
what does that actually do?
You put basil in the pie.
I'll say that actually
Add
makes
salt.
this possum jam palatable.
Okay. All right. So I now have one use.
Did you say bath salts?
Just regular salts. We're not trying to eat any faces here.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is not a Florida podcast.
Florida man.
Okay. So you have sort of a bare bones pie that lets you do your... So you recover, what was it, half your max HP plus 1d6
Yeah.
from the halfling. So
Is
you
that 1d6 everybody rolls, or I roll?
You
and
roll the d6, that's the extra for everybody.
2.
Nice. So 2 plus your half max.
Doesn't matter.
You guys
It
heal.
puts me at full either way.
Cool.
I've been a full, unless we get temp.
There's no temp.
I have 300 hit points.
Well, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Temp HP sucks ass. There, I said it.
Okay, so
a
we
good
get,
way.
we get
It doesn't.
XP.
It's a shitty take.
We get XP based on like doing stuff with our alignment, right?
Yes.
So do we get XP from that?
What's your alignment?
Help something or someone grow. So I help them grow bigger by feeding them.
Bro, you want to give me a handy? Then yes, we can talk.
Help someone. Kinda. I don't know.
That's open to interpretation.
It is. Yeah, it's close. Fuck it. Sure. That makes sense.
So how much? What do I do? What do I?
You mark 1 XP.
Plus 1
Okay.
XP.
When you have there's a level up move under special moves that you can see. It's like your level plus 7, I think. Level up.
So basically, at level 1, we get like when we get to 8 HP, 8 XP, we can level up.
Yeah. When you have XP equal to or greater than your current level plus 7, subtract your current level plus 7 from your XP, increase your level by 1, and choose a new advanced move from your class. If you're wizard, you get to add a spell, choose one of your stats, and increase it by 1. This may change your modifier. Okay. So, anybody else have like XP things they wanted to talk about?
I don't know if I necessarily avoided detection, so I'll probably just say probably not.
You had avoid detection or what's your
Avoid
other?
detection or infiltrate a location, but I don't think I
Yeah.
really did either of those.
Not quite.
I tried, but I didn't
That's
realize
okay.
the troll was there.
At the end of the session, there's like 3 questions that you ask that also give XP, so don't worry about your alignment XP. It's not make or break. How about Justice, just to help me?
I haven't met a non-believer to deny mercy to yet.
Okay, fair enough. Emily,
I tried to
dangerous-
convince Justice that Francis is a good guy.
dangerous new idea. I think you parlaying with the trolls was a dangerous new idea.
Okay. Just trying to save our
wasn't-
own ass.
This is a dangerous new idea. Maybe not eat.
Have you considered no eat?
Fasting. It's a new diet.
Have you guys ever heard of keto? All right,
Hey,
so
don't make fun of that.
so you guys have rested the morning away. It's about afternoon. You mentioned,
Yeah, I mentioned that I heard the trolls stomping around, or the orcs stomping around.
yeah. What's up with that?
Let's go burn some.
All right, you got to find him.
All right, bird time again.
Well, did you tell us where their encampment was that you saw?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll have shared that.
Yeah.
When I came back the first time, I
Yeah, you
would have
conveyed
shared
that.
that. Yeah.
Can we lay a trap? Do we have anything that's fuel-wise besides what's in my super soaker?
I can turn into a cow and shit a whole bunch.
That takes a lot of food.
I have bombs.
I know, a
10,000
warehouse in Lebanon.
Hey, we're not nuking anything here.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. So, you guys want to set a trap?
Yeah, because it's not gay.
So,
Off guard.
I think this is you were using quick thinking to set a trap. Who is spearheading your trap?
Not the druid.
Immolator. This makes a lot of sense. Tell me what you're doing.
We need a lot of fuel
Okay.
to build a wall. And then
Okay.
from there, we're going to push the wall into the encampment.
Okay, so
But we're going to be far enough away that we can escape. So it's like
Okay.
guerrilla warfare tactics.
So what's the intended effect that you like set the whole settlement on fire?
We're going to burn them all to the ground.
Okay. You can
And then
definitely
Justice can run in and clean them all up.
smite.
Is there any chance I could do some recon
You
at the camp to kind of
yeah. So
to actually be stealthy?
can
Yeah.
I like go with him? Is there like an assisting, like a advantage rolling or anything? that
There's
goes in those?
aid or interfere.
yes,
Okay, so I'm going to.
you're helping someone you have a bond with, right?
Yes.
So roll your plus bond. So how many bonds do you have with him?
Just
He has
him?
one
Just
bond
one.
with me.
Yeah. So roll plus 1, 2d6 plus 1.
I'm rolling that?
Yeah.
Okay. Against what? Just rolling 2d6 plus 1.
Yep. Let me know what you get.
7.
Okay, so he doesn't get any bonus or boon, a bonus or bane or whatever. But
Venus?
But whatever
but you-
happens to
you-
me,
It doesn't get any beans?
Whatever happens to him is going to happen to you too.
Okay.
So
So I imagine you would still be in some sort of animal. Are you still a possum? Yeah. Well,
You still have one hole, don't you? So you tuck him into a pocket.
So I imagine he's just like kind of like climbing around trying to help. Like he'll make a little. Like if there's something I need to be aware of around there, but.
I'm just gonna hiss at the orcs.
And then play dead.
But I'm just gonna kind of look around and see like what would be the best point of attack, or like where we could best implement this fiery wall.
Yeah. So I imagine, are you guys like? Is anybody staying at the old camp, or are you all like making your way?
I feel like recon team needs to be like short or small and like fast maneuverable. So yeah,
So you could probably. I mean, you can get closer.
I'm gonna get closer, but I'm not going in. I'm gonna be far enough away. So
Okay. So
outside
obviously,
of
like
where we lay
this is
trap.
recon team.
Well,
this is lookout team.
yeah.
Yeah. I would say they can be like moving the camp and plotting how to create this trap.
Okay. So you guys are on trap squad. You guys are recon squad.
Or brick squad.
Loiter squad. So go ahead and give me a defy danger. Plus dex.
Both of us.
No, just
That is a plus dex. That's a 12.
12. Very nice. So, you set out to do this. So you're doing your recon on the settlement. What kind of things are you looking for?
So I'm looking about how best to, like, how many people are there. How best to implement this fiery wall,
Okay.
and also if there's any, like anything of value around the early. Just anything of like value around the camp.
So it with a 12 to not be seen, you are like sneaking along. You like make a dash for the wall under the cover of some brush and like kind of slogging through some of the mud so the lookouts don't spot you. You make your way to the wooden palisade, and you can hear and see through some of the gaps in the wood. Settlement's like, it's not a military outpost. This is a settlement with like men, women, and children, and like tradespeople and crafts orcs. But there's a heavy military presence, and you see that the gates are swung open, but there are you witness every about 5 to 10 minutes a patrol of 6 orcs walks out, and you see that they have there are 2 spear orcs, there are 2 shield orcs, and then what appears to be a leader of some kind, and then one who is unarmored but appears to have some sort of like arcane gear or symbols, which you can imagine to be.
How many d6 do they have to roll before the psychic phase?
It's a weird boy in the back. Yeah.
So 2 spear, 2 shield, 1 on armor, and then 1 kind of like
Magic boy.
magic boy.
Yep.
Okay.
And
One
that
Francis.
happens every 5 to 10 minutes, and then they have like a rhythmic stomping that you are now recognizing as one of the patrols that was going out into the forest. In addition, you see that this settlement has been built up around sort of a mound of stone at the back of the settlement, and that has a sort of gate, and you see a swirling mass of energy inside, and you see every now and then like ripples in water. Things are coming through. So it's kind of hard to see from this distance, but you see that there's this weird rippling effect on this portal of some kind. Okay, so you've got that.
It's glowing a distinctive silver and blue. It's the Keystone
Like the
light.
can, yeah. Okay. So you get that with your Defy Danger. So you snuck up. You hear
Can
that,
we flavor that to say, since I was helping him, I'm like crawling along on top of the wall as a possum.
yeah, one of the orcs like swats away at you. However,
Play dead.
you fall off and like land into his
A
pocket.
couple berries fall out of your pocket.
You squirt out
my
some
God.
jam.
Okay. So new RP.
Jesus Christ.
The halflings are Banjo and Kazooie. I'm Kazooie,
Holy shit, that's amazing.
except I'm a berry possum.
Amazing. So you're looking for the jiggies in the orc settlement. So as you're like keeping a lookout, you see that there is a like a local patrol that is coming around the palisade, and that if you don't do something, that they're going to spot you. What do you want to do?
I want to get the fuck out of there.
Defy Danger plus Dex.
2.
That is a 10.
All right, yeah, you do it. You crawl underneath where a wooden platform has been set. And you hold your breath in the mud, and you feel the like stomping orc feet. Yeah, you feel your heartbeat, and they cross over, and then you crawl up out of the mud, like gasping for breath, and you make your way back with your possum friend. Trap Squad.
So Justice is gonna try and like recollect what exactly. Go over the specifics of what our mission is here.
Yes.
We're laying wood, and you got a big axe, right?
You have a dossier from Grem. Your mission was to gather intelligence and stop, by any means necessary, the forces that may encroach on Saltmarsh. So one of you has a dossier that was given to one of you by Grem or a messenger from him.
Gotcha. That was probably Rapscallion, who's got the dossiers. Him and Grem seem to have the tightest history.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would stand to reason that we should probably do the intel gathering bit before we do the burning the whole orc encampment bit.
Okay. I'll tell you, Scallion, the dossier for this assignment consists of fairly little compared to what you expect. Mm-hmm. You have a portrait of Coldfinger, how to identify him, the identifying marks of his forces, like badges, insignias, etc. There's a depiction of what looks to be a large crystal with arcane runes around it that you players know as a keystone. So yes, your mission: gather intelligence and stop by any means necessary Coldfinger's forces. Failure will mean the destruction of Saltmarsh.
So could I assume that those were probably Coldfinger's? That was an encampment for Coldfinger?
Yeah.
Based off of my rolls?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to kind of run back to the camp.
Mm-hmm.
And since I kind of escaped that with, like, by the skin of my teeth, since I'm not as good as I used to be. I'm like an old Lando Calrissian.
Hand solo.
Nanomachines. So I'm gonna go over there and be like, guys, I don't know if an all-out assault will be worth it until we get our troll buddies. But this is definitely another. It looks like one of Coldfinger's outposts.
No, we send a wave of fire far enough away, and if they start advancing towards us, we run.
Well, that actually gives the druid an idea. So I'm not gonna do the voice, but I did get an idea. So I like the idea of the fire, but what if I'm thinking that like maybe if we burn the whole settlement down, they'll all have to run back into the keystone.
Okay.
Because player knowledge, the keystone goes back to the orc stronghold in the mountains.
Go somewhere.
So they'll have to go. Well, they'll probably end up going there, and as long as we can, we'll probably have to figure out a way to prevent it from being or like letting them back. I don't know. Maybe find some way to do it. But if we burn down their settlement, that's probably a good way to ensure that.
No?
And for sure, the other orc patrols will come in, and then that's where our trolls come from the dungeons.
Well, and if there's women and children there, it's going to bring all the other warriors and stuff in.
So
Right.
I propose that
we're
we.
slaughtering their wives and babies.
So proposing that we send the fire to kind of funnel them back, as well as a fucking troll before we actually go in.
2 trolls.
Two
Both
trolls.
of them.
After the fire, yes.
War crime. Love it. So your
Mustard
plan.
gas.
But what if the orcs aren't the bad guys here?
What if we're the bad guys?
Exactly.
Nah, you guys are the bad guys.
Are we the baddies this whole time?
Nah, don't
could
worry about
be.
it. So it sounds like
Justice?
you are. So let's start one step at a time. You're trying to make a wall of fire.
Yes.
How are you doing that?
Laying wood.
Just putting wood.
Well,
I mean, there's
we're
a
going to light it on fire.
there's a
and
big
then-
old wooden palisade that goes all the way around the settlement.
Well, I have to have fuel to start. So then if I can use the Zuko style and I can take enough time to get a good enough roll, it lasts for as long as there's fuel.
Right.
So as long as there's fuel and there's wood and all kinds of other burny things.
Yeah, I mean this whole settlement is fairly flammable. Like
Yeah.
wooden palisade, wooden huts.
But we need to start it somewhere. We're not just going to run up to the wall and... Well, we could send the raspberry possum.
Yeah. I could probably smuggle, the pair of us could probably, the Banjo-Kazooie could probably do it.
You ever seen Helm's Deep?
I don't think I have.
from in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
With the orc that's running with the torch?
Yes.
That's what I'm imagining, but a possum instead. Shoot him! Okay. So you want Wall of Fire. You want... The fuel's there. So the question is...
Ooh, actually, follow up. Okay, so instead of being a possum, Justice has bombs.
Okay.
I can be an eagle.
Okay.
Drop a bomb
Ooh.
on the wall.
I like it. So
Go
then
back, reload. Call me the Enola Gay.
Yeah, but I have to be close
Well, I'll
enough
call
to
you
be
gay,
able to, like, make it spread.
So how are we doing
Spread
the
them cheeks.
question? How are we doing this intel gathering if we're torching the place first?
Well, that's the plan for after we intel gather.
They already
I can,
gathered intel.
I can definitely. We did. Yeah, we did gather intel.
We know like the orcs that are there, but like we needed to know like other things, right?
I don't know.
There's a
Do
key
you know what
step.
they're doing?
Like-
Do you
But
know?
our characters don't
Where they're
even know what a
going?
keystone is, right?
Like, yeah, your players know. Like you guys as players, keystones are what
But
they
like our
use to
characters would
navigate.
have no clue, have any idea like what the light even is, let alone that
Well,
it has a
it's
name.
in the dossier, but that's all we know.
It's
I
just
think.
like that there is something there.
Okay.
But if you can get more information on it, if you can determine how, why, like when, where they're using it, that is mechanics wise, that is points towards.
Yeah,
like,
so we
siege
really
points.
need to be like we've got all sorts of means to torch the place. Like we're in a fucking forest. We can just smoke like anti-smoke Smoky Bear this place. I think we need to be thinking about like infiltration first and like getting as much info about this light or whatever as
Yeah, but we
possible.
burn it
Here-
down and then we go in.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So I get spirit tongue as a druid.
Yes.
The groans, barks, chirps, and calls of the creatures of the wild are as a language to you. You can understand any animals. So
Good thinking.
are there? Well, you said everything around here is not animal. It's all like monster.
Like a lot of shit wants to kill you in the drowned forest. You'll find like the I don't say vermin, but like the little creatures of the forest.
I'm not a
are around.
monster. I'm just ahead of the curb.
Oh my god. We live in a society.
What about slugs, bugs, and automobiles?
So
can
you're wanting to
Can I find some rats?
roll it. You can find a rat pretty easily. A swamp rat. Discern realities.
2d6 against
So,
what?
2d6 plus wisdom.
Not all of your wisdom.
It's 5.
Pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah. So the rats look you up and down and are like, "Fuck you."
Hey,
You're a rat, dude.
Dirty rat.
It's like, I know I'm gross, but you disgust me.
as he like reaches through his matted hair to find a joint.
It's like, I saw you looking like an eagle earlier. It's wrong. It's against the natural order, man.
You bear motherfucker. I would also like to discern realities then,
Okay.
just to kind of see a little bit more like what other information I could garner.
Okay. So what?
In the
When
camp.
you're closely studying just the camp from a distance.
So, well, if I'm studying the camp because I feel like I'm just like looking, but
Yeah.
and if I roll, then I'll ask my questions.
Okay.
if
So
that's
you do.
okay.
Yeah.
Plus whiz.
Yep.
7, 8. So that's a 9.
Okay. So you get one question
I get one question.
from that little list.
Ooh, man. Who's really in control here?
Ooh. You are watching the settlement, and it's sort of built a little bit on an incline. So you climb up a tree, and you get a decent lookout over the settlement, and you can see that there is a not orc that is barking orders to orcs, and they are listening to what it has to say. It is a shark person. It is a Sahuagin that is giving orders to these orcs. And after it receives these orders, the orcs turn on their heels and begin marching out of the camp.
Oh fuck. Okay. I don't know if you. What else is around the Sahuagin right now? Are they like by themselves now? Are they walking towards somewhere?
They are on their way out, similar to the other patrols that have been sort of being disgorged out of the settlement.
So it's one person, or
It is one Sahuagin that has like sort of like intricate, like wave themed like plate armor. It says the Sahuagin from this player, a little bit of player knowledge, but yeah, it has a very different. It has no none of the Coldfinger's like badges or insignias on it.
Right.
You're gonna relay that knowledge to the rest of us.
Not quite. I was thinking about using my last poison to
to try to shoot him from here.
to see if so they could see me as a trusted ally. Because I have a golden root, which is applied, and I could pop it, and it says the target treats the next creature they see as a trusted ally.
If he fails, we burn him too.
That's interesting. So you do have to get much closer because the crossbow does not have far.
Right. But if I could still be out of eye shot and then pop and be like, "Oh my goodness, boss, did you see that?"
That's so ridiculous. I love it. So
Tell him.
Slap him in the ass like a little needle on a ring on the inside.
yeah, you would have to be inside the settlement where he is right now, or draw him out into the forest.
Can I be a bald eagle and drop him into the settlement? Right on top of the shark.
He is a
guy.
halfling. It would take quite a lot for an eagle to pick up a halfling.
Okay, what if I became a Host's eagle, which had
An albatross.
17-foot wingspan?
Is that a prehistoric eagle?
Or pre-modern history, but I believe them. I already killed them in like 1600 or something.
Okay.
So
We can drop that plan. It's okay. So I won't worry about that. We'll go back to the tent with
Back to the future. Not to make you do anything, but that could still work instead of catching the Sahuagin, because it doesn't look like it's going to leave the camp. Like maybe one of the orc shaman in the patrol.
I would prefer to
separate
get
him.
the higher up person, but I'm going to go back to the camp to relay at least what I saw to everyone else.
Well, we know about the Sahuagin because Mock, even though he seems like a hard ass, he does relay like his information to the temple and to some people of the council because he's from Saltmarsh. He's grown up there, and he wants to make sure that everybody is protected and the people in power know about certain forces out there.
Okay.
I feel like it's reaching a little.
Well, no, I mean like the whole thing, like
Well, it
the-
disseminates
the
down to
original
the
party.
guard and everything
right,
else.
Right. I mean, Grem would know about the Sahuagin.
You saying I'm sterile, boy?
Yes.
My dissemination?
Oh yeah. So it's common knowledge that like the Sahuagin are like hostile.
bad news bears?
And but what is news is that the Sahuagin are working with these orcs. So that's valuable intel.
So I'll let y'all know.
Worth some points.
Oh, I've been...
So Atticus says, can we burn it down now?
Not quite yet, sidekick. I shall go and parlay with these green compadres and see if I can find some more information myself.
Excuse me.
And he's gonna like
Sidekick?
He's gonna give you two of his 3 bombs.
Excuse me?
That I'm pointing to Tanner for you viewers at home.
What?
So,
Are you kidding? I'm the hero here.
everyone's a sidekick in Justice's eyes.
Yeah, as Justice is talking, he's just going on like,
It's nothing
what
personal.
are you talking about?
So he's like, I will go and attempt to reason with these green fellows. If you hear the detonation of my last firearm here, you'll know that things have gone south and we'll need to dispense justice violent-like. So at that point, Justice just makes a beeline for the orc encampment, the front gate.
As he's walking off, Atticus is like, they might be the good guys.
So I imagine he just strolls up to the gate, just kind of thong, thong, thong.
Yeah.
I have come to parlay with you, cretins of justice.
One of the orcs leans over the lookout tower with an elbow over the handrail and goes, "What do you want?"
I wish to speak with your leader, good sir.
What if the leader don't want to speak with you?
I guarantee he will want to speak to the world's foremost scion of justice. Send him out now. And I'm gonna use I am the law for that one.
Okay, go ahead.
With adding my mark of divine authority
Yeah.
to this role.
Did you want to change your quest, or is it still applicable?
I think the quest is still applicable.
Okay.
All right.
So then the orc in the watchtower leans back on the other side of the watchtower and goes,
There's a man at the door with a mustache!
Does Justice have a mustache?
And the Sawagan
Nah,
says,
he's clean.
Tell him I already got one.
That's an 8 though on my roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna
means
I'm gonna I should have said this before. He Justice wants to be taken to him, not so much him come to Justice.
Okay. Yeah. So with an 8 on your roll, what does that mean?
On a 7+, they can choose to do what you say, back away cautious and flee, or attack me.
Yeah. So you see, hang on just a second, and he goes over the back, disappears from view in the lookout tower, and there's a sort of uncomfortable silence. On the other side of the gate, there's the lookout tower. That one orc continues to watch you, and then you see a chamber pot sling over the side and says, "Piss off right now!"
In the meantime, Atticus has grabbed these other two, not so they're like right behind him, but where we can see, but they can't see us.
If you don't get out of here in the next 5 seconds, you're gonna have your skull caved in.
And if you don't let me in to speak with your leader in the next 5 seconds, I can guarantee you that you are going to be more worried about getting pissed on than I was about getting pissed off.
That's really good.
Compadre.
All right, let him in. I'll cave his skull in myself.
And the other lookout disappears, and the gates open for just enough for you to slip in. And sure enough, there's a heavy-set orc cracking his knuckles.
All right, you want to see the leader? Let's see you get through me first.
Can I
Always happy to oblige.
can I assist him in any way? So here's my plan. Here's my plan.
Okay.
I want to turn into a sparrow, and I want to shit on this orc's head.
With the coconut.
So it'll be a little bit of time before you can get from the trees to him. Go ahead and roll your shapeshift.
That is an... what's my bonus?
25.
10.
10. Okay, yeah, you get your 3 hold. So the first hold is going to be that
Find a coconut.
that you're going to speedily make it there, and then we'll get to the next things after this. So
we have established the terminal flight velocity of a fully laden swallow.
yeah, exactly.
So in the meantime, are the guards still watching out, or has everybody turned?
Ooh. Well, this will be determined by your roll.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
So basically, he's thrown the gauntlet at this point. He's like, if you want to talk to my boss, you got to get through me.
Yeah.
All right.
I think a defy danger.
Yeah, we're just
plus
gonna
strength.
Yeah, we're just gonna fucking power on through this
Yeah,
guy.
I like it.
All right, so defy
Fucking
danger
love Klaus.
plus strip. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's an 11
All right.
on my defy danger.
Good God, y'all. So yeah, this orc is putting up a fight, but you learned a thing or two on the mean streets of Waterdeep, and so you tell me how you properly give him the 1-2.
Yeah, it's just textbook fisticuffs, man. It's just like,
Parry, thrust.
good. Except instead with the fencing foil, it's like, with D's hands.
Yeah.
So,
These nans and blow.
he catches a couple knuckles and then just a nice solid textbook haymaker right to the
Temple.
Discombobulate.
One day, Alice, right in the kissa.
With a solid crunch and a cracked tooth, the tusk goes flying into the mud, and the lookout slumps.
He goes, oh, pretty good at a fight. You wanted to see the leader then?
Perhaps you should have looked out for my fists of justice.
Yeah, whatever. Follow me. Drognog, make sure you watch the gate. Make sure no sparrows is flying in.
No big dick sparrows is flying.
Why would you say that, Mognog? Oh, I don't know, just a feeling. African or European? I ain't got time to argue.
Tortugan.
Where did find the coconut?
Yeah, you're able to sort of fly over, seeing that this fight has resolved itself faster than you could poop on it.
Words you did not expect to say today.
This is the beauty of Dungeon World. So you are brought before a hefty looking Sawagan who is sitting on a sort of makeshift throne and stands up when you approach.
What is this?
Forgive me if I'm making any unjust assumptions there, my sandpaper-skinned friend. But normally, those of the Orc-kin don't take too kindly to following orders from those who are not of their ilk, let alone someone as finny as yourself.
Orcs respect strength. I would know that.
Orcs are also what one might call weak-minded. What manner of trickery do you have upon these unsuspecting orcs?
There's a moment of silence, and Grognog goes,
Huh? Weak-minded? Well, I never.
I'm sorry, your question to the leader was...
What is he doing in order
What
to
are you doing?
command these orcs? Because he can't just. He's not. Yeah.
Who walks into my camp and demands to know what I'm doing?
A beacon of hope, a ray of light for all of those oppressed under the blanket of injustice.
Under the fuck.
I am the scion of justice, Justice Klaus.
And there's an explosion in the background, and his red cape kind of flutters in the aftermath, and he's got like the one
Fucking
finger
love it.
pointing out, and like,
Defy danger plus charisma.
oh hell yes.
So before you do that, real quick, was that you using your last bomb?
no.
Okay. Okay.
He would
I
have
imagine
said,
that was
"I'm using my
flavor.
last bomb."
Okay. I'm just clarifying.
This was for the anime.
You could use a bomb.
All right, that's a 9 on my defy
okay.
danger plus.
So I'm going to
shot.
give you a tough choice.
All right.
Your speech potentially can inspire some of the citizens of this little encampment. However, that is going to put you in a pretty tough spot. So, if your goal is to, let's see. I love the abstractness of Dungeon World, but sometimes it really makes you think what has to happen. So the opportunity, I'm going to offer you the opportunity that you're going to inspire maybe like another way of life for some of these like the citizenry of the orcs to understand that, like, hey, this isn't the only way, you know, the light of hope and justice and all that you said, but that is going to definitely turn the leader hostile, like immediately, because he'll see that basically what you're doing is like sort of advocating an insurrection.
Well, he's mostly trying to. It's less about inspiring the orcs. I think he's mostly trying to just get info from this shark guy.
Okay.
Justice is really confused as to how this little shark man could have accrued dominion over the orcs.
So this will pass on the opportunity for the like insurrectionist speech.
Yeah, we're gonna pass on that one.
You'll just sort of piss off the Salwagan a little more because
You don't understand how precious my time is. I have an extremely tight schedule, and you're wasting my time. So whatever you have to say, make it quick.
I'll say it as plainly as I can. And he kind of leans in and grits his teeth and, how are you controlling the orcs?
Okay.
Where are all the other drows going?
So this would be parlay. You don't really have any leverage. That's why it makes parlay difficult to argue.
You do have leverage.
A bomb.
You have a pyromaniac outside that's ready to burn the whole place down.
Also,
so-
is there any way that I could have made it through and somehow offer assistance?
You're like flying overhead.
Okay, so
What are you gonna do?
what can I do to distract this man?
Drop a
This
bomb.
shark man. Short of that, because I'm saving that for burning
With
the
your
house
giant
down.
bird
I mean,
dick
Hit the window.
to the wall.
Pretty much anything I can suggest will endanger you unless you have like another idea. So like you can fly into his face.
And then he'll kill you with the swat of his hand.
I mean, yeah, he'll slap you.
Well, I mean, we're trying to. Man, I don't know, because like,
So you can't do shit.
well, that's my only option. I'm actually thinking like taking a deuce on the shark man's head now. But like, he's
But
already
they're
pissed
inside.
off.
Yeah. So I mean, to what end?
Number
basically?
one.
Well, yeah,
Number
I know.
two.
That's just what I'm asking. Like,
You're just
there's
trying to
nothing
get
much
that-
I can do as a fucking
Fuck his face.
swallow.
Yeah.
Can I just like land on a branch and chirp really loud and distract him?
I mean, I don't know if that'll help.
Can I try to stealth and fart real loud too?
Yeah.
Can I drop a book?
I
in
mean,
his-
you kind of got to figure out like what he's doing first before you're able to
I
like
know,
help with
I
it,
know,
right?
but like, I don't know. I'm trying to like lighten the mood, I guess. I don't know.
It's okay. No, this is a new system.
No,
where-
literally like lighten the mood in the camp, not lighten the mood at the table. I mean, like, I'm a happy bird.
Hey, you hear that swallow just farting like super loud?
Swallow
making, like,
fart, like
whole
chirping,
ass-
like bird song
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll figure something out here.
That's okay. I'm just trying to like. I have this opportunity that I can't use.
Your move can be parlay, but you gotta use some leverage that you might have.
I was mostly just trying to like intimidate the answer out of him.
Yeah.
Say you
so,
have a troll.
yeah. So
outside the
so what is the threat like leveled?
Leviosa.
Two
They didn't
trolls
take
and
my.
a wall
I
of
just
fire.
I basically just punched one of his orcs' teeth out, and
Yeah.
the orc was bigger than the Sahagwan, I bet.
Wider. The Sahuagin is like taller and
Gotcha.
leaner.
It's like,
Muscular.
you've already seen my fists of justice on display. I'd hate to have to give you a personal demonstration.
Ooh, that's good leverage. Go ahead and parlay.
Swear to me.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. They need concrete assurance. Okay. Leverage is something they need or what? On a hit. Ask you or something.
The concrete assurance could be the orc's tooth or something.
I don't really like people who ask questions, but I'll tell you what, I'll give you some information if you get the fuck out of my camp right now.
Yeah, he kind of looks over at the open gate and starts taking a couple steps towards it and goes, "You have my word."
He'll walk with you, and he doesn't say much until you get to the gate. He gestures for Mugnog, Grugnog, one of the two, to begin like opening the gate again. And he says,
Tell you what, he's not the orc. Tell you what, the best advice I can give you right now is to get on Drellin's ferry and fuck off back to wherever you came from.
Now, can I shit on his head?
Not
I mean, there's not a rule for that.
How could they have not seen this? It's really
I
obvious.
guess you can spend a hold to shit on his head.
Yes,
I want to
please.
fuck it.
I want to fuck it!
So you spend a hold.
Where's
to-
Scallion? Are you outside?
I got 3 holds.
Yeah,
I spent
so
a
you
hold
got one more.
to GTFO towards the camp and
Okay.
not be detected.
Okay, and then you want to spend your last hold after shitting to make it back to safety?
Yeah.
Okay, you can do that. So yeah, he gets shit on. He doesn't notice. Not yet.
What else does Klaus have to say? Because I'm curious.
Yes.
Yeah. So, just at this point, he kind of breaks character a little bit, as it were. He's not a fan of. He's he stops dead in his tracks, and his eyes kind of see red for a second. And goes, "This wasn't part of the bargain, compadre."
Oh, but it was. Find yourself. How's this voice? Oh, but it was. Find yourself in Drellin's ferry and you'll see the doom that comes for your civilization.
He said, "Whose ferry?"
Drellin.
Drellin's.
Drellin.
Oh, I was one vowel off.
Drellin's ferry.
Look at that.
Interesting. Tell me more about this Drellin fellow. And while he's kind of asking him, he does want the information. Can he see the source of the blue glow from where he's standing?
Oh yeah. That I think getting in is good enough that you get a little more information with this.
It's an
You
open
see that-
refrigerator.
You see that the front prow of a ship has wheels on the front, and the front half comes through the portal and stops halfway through, rolling onto a flat like landing pad, and a door on the side opens, and 6 orcs come marching out. And as they do, the door behind them, they close it, and then it backs right out back into the portal, leaving that ripple effect. That,
Does it have a mouth?
the boat?
Yes.
It does not. No, it's not a living one. But and then the boat disappears back once more. So orcs are being delivered here through that portal.
Got you that rolling boat you always wanted, Captain.
Nice.
Rolling boat only got
So,
3 wheels, Captain.
That's
Your mouth.
so that's on the bucket. That's on the to-do list right now.
Yeah.
But he does really want to know about Drellin's ferry. That's caught his attention.
Okay. would one of you? Well, do you want to make your way back to the group after this?
If he's
That's-
still,
go ahead.
sorry, no, if he was still talking, at that point, I would have loved to apply some golden root to see if I could sneak up to him and like
shoot him.
or like even just like, because all I have to do is really just apply it.
Yeah.
But if I can sneak
That
up,
does involve sneaking up to the
Well, you would have to get-
palisade.
Be
It's
unavoided.
possible. Give me if you want to do that. Give me a defy danger.
I will try it.
You guys are the big damn heroes. Let's see it happen.
That is not good.
What'd you roll?
I don't make it. I rolled a 5.
Ooh. You hear the lookout as Justice is leaving. The gate is being closed. Ambush! And you hear ding, 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 ding. The bells are going off. The alarm has been set. As the gate closes, you see the snarling teeth of the shark man turn to you and says, "Good luck, pissant!" And the heavy slam of the gates.
Atticus yells at Justice, "Shield!" hoping that you get behind him. He's gonna bring out his flamey torch thing,
Okay.
and just spray a large swath in front of him.
Okay.
And
Are you running
try
to the
and-
palisade first?
No, he's just trying to, where he's at, throw it all like in a giant wave of fire.
Okay. Like you're
As a distraction?
No, to burn it down.
I mean, you got to get to the palisade first.
How far is the woods from the palisade?
There's a. I mean, so they cleared out a bunch of like forest to like build it all. So probably like 60 feet. You gotta like cover.
Can I just burn the entire field and?
It's the drowned forest, so
Oh.
it's like kind of marshy.
Okay,
It's
we'll run-
possible.
we'll run towards the palisade.
Okay. All right. So I mean, sounds like pretty much everybody's like rushing the.
except for the
Yeah,
sparrow.
is it go time? Yeah.
So you made it back. So you're in your halfling form again because you
Okay.
spent all your holds.
Yeah.
So you're rushing. Give me a defy danger plus dex.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that's 10
Why?
on the
Oh,
nose.
holy shit! Okay, so yeah, you rush the palisade, dodging left and right as arrows sink into the mire and muck, and you make it to the base of the palisade. Let's jump perspective really quick. What are you guys doing?
It's time to be a bald eagle and drop some bombs.
Okay, so you're grabbing like the two.
He already gave me 2 bombs, yeah.
Right. Okay.
So, that is definitely good enough. That's 14.
Jesus Christ!
So
All right.
I get that was 11 here, and then
Okay.
plus 3.
So your hold is going to be you're going to fly up. You're going to position yourself, and then
I'm gonna find the most flammable targets and drop the bombs on them.
all right. We will resolve that in just a sec. How about you two?
We'll start with Justice.
Okay, so what am I? Just what is how the order of events? What is Justice seeing right now?
You see Atticus rush from the trees. You see him take to the skies with the bombs, and he's like, he's like starting up the flamethrower he's got. So you know his intent.
Yeah, so Justice is gonna GTFO.
Okay, I was gonna say you're standing at the gates, and the lookouts are not targeting you, but they are like shooting short bows and long bows at Atticus.
Yeah, Justice knows this gate's about to be torched, so
Okay.
he's just gonna get far enough away so that once the pearly gates come tumbling down, he can hop in.
Okay. Oh, so you're creating a little distance from the gates, but like staying sort of in the area.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with it. How about Scallion?
So he was found out.
Yeah, so you have like your golden root in your
I was
hand.
like,
You're ready.
Fuck.
So he's gonna drop it, and then he's going to. That still wouldn't count as surprise then, since they found me out. So never
Yeah.
mind on that one. He's going to kind of like look around real quick and then try to discern some realities of what could happen around him.
Let's see, study. With the intent of like what kind of information are you wanting?
So I'm trying to see if anyone is actively targeting him,
Yeah.
what the bombs could do, and also like his best route of escape at this point.
Well, and did he also hear Atticus tell everybody to run?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You're
Okay.
with Justice right now. So
Okay, good.
if you want to roll plus your whiz.
9, 10, 11.
Oh my God, you guys
9.
don't roll under like a 10 ever.
Sorry, that was a 9. I didn't have a
Oh, a 9.
modifier, so
Okay.
9.
So your one question.
So on that is what is about to happen? From what I'm seeing currently, like
Something's about to catch fire. Somebody's about to die. And what is about to happen?
because I imagine I know that he has the bombs.
Yeah, something unexpected is about to happen when the alarm has been raised. You feel something in the air.
All right, I'm gonna bolt.
You're going with Justice. Okay, keeping a safe distance, but still like close enough to maybe like jump. Okay,
So he's gonna pat him on the back, and be like, "Justice, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your plan. I thought I could help."
I was only delaying the inevitable, friend. I fear it was going to come to this no matter what sort of justice I sought after.
so you drop in a bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a volley. It's a roll plus dex.
Why?
I hope that's a clip.
I hope
Seven?
that's a clip's
Yeah.
a clip.
Okay. So on a
Twilight.
7 to 9, you choose one. You have to move to get the shot, placing you in danger. You have to take what you can get, minus d6 damage, or you have to take several shots, reducing your ammo by 1.
I was just planning to dump it all, so let's just do the
Okay,
number
you have
3.
to take several shots. Okay, so you're dropping them both.
What's the number 3?
Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's when you shit and cum and
Is
fart
that
at the
2d6 again? Or just
No,
one?
it's your class has
Oh.
a damage associated with it.
So look on the first page.
So
first page.
d6. Okay.
That's you add a plus one to that as well.
Yeah, because it's the bomb.
4.
Okay.
So you roll a d20 and then you.
Had a little coffee, so I can't really type that well. my hands are like, eh. Okay, so one of the let's see, me 2. All right. One of the huts blows up with the 2 bombs that you drop, and you see a variety of settlers, orcs, scatter, and you think you got the blacksmith hut. So, nice. It has like 2 holes in it, but it did not catch fire.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're just gunpowder.
No one back to Earth today, man.
So you have 1 hold left. So, how do you want to spend that?
Can I go find the trolls?
You can like, yeah. So you'll continue to fly to try to find the trolls. It'll take you a little while to try to find them. In fact, make me a... this isn't quite the reason that you use this, but give me an undertake a perilous journey move. So it's a roll plus whiz.
That seems like an undertake a perilous journey.
10 even.
Holy shit.
Plus 2 to wisdom.
So you using your shapeshift ability, you fly on the wind and you are making your way as fast as you possibly can. That's amazing.
So, never mind. Go ahead.
That's all right. Atticus.
Can I take time to buff a roll?
So you're currently under attack. If you want to take your time, you certainly can, but it will be quite the heroic feat.
Or do we just try over and over again until it works?
Are you just like blasting the flame into the wooden palisade? Like, what's your
Yeah,
goal?
but I need to get off the skill to be able to make a wall of flame.
Okay, what's the skill?
Zuko style.
Okay, can I read it really quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that on
Ooh, nice,
cards to
dude,
Huck?
nice paper.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know, my wife put it in there for like calendars.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, hey, look at this.
I'm
got
upset I
some
could tell
really
that just by the
fancy ones.
reverberation of the paper in the mic.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, it's like a thunderstorm in the background.
That's the trolls coming.
All right, yeah. So with just one spray consumes an ammo, and you're able to like control this gout of flame.
My friend has gout.
8
No.
plus charisma.
No. Plus whiz.
Plus
13, 9.
13. Your charisma. So you get a 9, which means it's short-lived.
Yep.
Which is enough for, what do you want it to do?
I'm just going to push as much flame as I can up and around this palisade.
Okay. So you're going to make, like, basically what's going to happen is you throw a line of flame at the sort of like chest line of where these orcs were that were like taking shots at you, and so they hunker down for a moment, but you can see that they are like poking their heads back up and seeing that it was a short-lived respite. So this does give you an opportunity to do something else.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
Shit, 7, 8.
Okay, so
more flames, trying to catch stuff on fire, and get to the point where I can cast this, and it just is nonstop as long as there's fuel.
yeah, how much ammo do you have after this one?
You said I used 1?
Yeah, and so this second one.
I'll have 19 after this.
Holy fuck! All right, nice.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing while you see Atticus is like desperately like throwing flames up from his flamethrower, like covering himself, but also trying to like make some ground and burning this thing down.
I'm a bald eagle after these trolls.
Yeah, so you're skedaddled. Where are you two?
How are the orcs like reacting to this? Are they hunkering down? Are they sending guys out?
There's a bit of panic, but you see the Sahuagin, or you hear the Sahuagin. You hear his voice that you recognize take charge, and like the panic turns to barking orders as a few leaders take charge. More orcs are moving towards the wall. You can hear, and then you hear the alarm bells, but you also hear one dolorous knell, just dong dong dong, and you see the ripple of the portal, but it is much more violent as something larger is coming through.
It's Big Nick.
Can I ask?
What are you doing?
In my swamp.
Can I ask Justice if I can take his last bomb and try to stop this portal?
He like juggles it in his hand a little bit and kind of hands it, like shines it a little bit, hands it over to Scally and goes, "Use it wisely, sidekick."
He's like,
I love it.
And he's gonna see if he can kind of like slip away and run around to try and.
So this is you acting fast. It's definitely a defy danger plus dex. There is going to be a penalty given that like the settlement's at full alert. There are lots of people around that could see you. So I'm going to say for those 2 reasons it's a -2.
Okay.
But yeah, but also there's a literally gigantic distraction.
Yes,
Which is a lot of fire.
Yeah, that's why I'm not considering that aspect of it.
Well, that's a 5.
Oh no!
It's a 7, right? Because plus dex.
Oh, plus dex.
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, that was plus dex -2.
Oh, I forgot the -2.
So 5.
All right.
My bad.
I mean, this is you're sneaking into a settlement that is completely at alert. Although you should get XP for the first time you infiltrated, because that was good.
Oh, I put that on there.
Good. Okay. So on a miss. Tell me requirements. Okay, so you can rush the portal, but you know that it will be a suicide run. That the only way to do it, you're not going to be able to get into position to lob it. You're going to have to light it and take it yourself, and there is no going back.
Yes.
All right. This is what heroes are made of. So you
Steak and
you
potatoes.
weigh the options, and do you have like a grappling hook or something to launch yourself over the wall?
He is a very muscular servant of justice.
Oh, that's gonna like boost you. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't have any of that.
Do you want to roll to aid?
Well, I mean, he's a halfling, so I mean, freaking football.
Yeah.
I gotta play justice here.
You've got to toss me.
Throw him the other way.
What is Scallion? What is Scallion asking for?
So
It's RP this.
I guess he's like, I can't make it myself. I need a boost. I never asked this, but
I need a booster seat.
I need you to throw me.
The first step towards justice enlightenment is accepting one's own mortality. I'm more than happy to help you walk that path, compadre.
He's gonna say, I know. During my time, I've messed up some of your family back at Waterdeep with a lot of my dealings, and I'm glad you could overlook that. But for right now, this is me paying my debts.
So, just one tear in his eye. You've got it, partner. So he kind of like he assumes the position. He squats, interlocks the fingers, kind of braces the shoulders back, and goes, "Saddle up, partner. You're going for a ride across this palisade."
So you like take your few steps back, get the running,
But my legs are moving like 30 times.
and you get launched up
Mario
in the air, up
Alright.
over the gate. The Olympic. Yeah, go ahead and roll your aid.
All right, so that's D6 or 2d6 plus 1 since I have one bond with him.
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Cool.
11.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, with a perfect launch, you do the Olympic the Olympic
And does
high
he-
jump.
And as he's going, he flips off one of the orcs.
Does he break both legs on the other side?
A sweet tumble roll because you're a thief, of course.
He starts peeing halfway up, so he pisses on all the orcs.
Yeah. I'll say that because the aid, you get that +1 that pushes you into Man, 6 is still a miss, but it pushes you into closer territory. So you begin to run, and a couple of orcs take a couple swipes at you, and
I imagine I'm getting like pretty hacked up as I'm running.
Yes.
As I'm super bloodied.
yeah. But you see this monstrous war machine start to come out, and you can't even fathom what is about to come through. But you know that this is make or break. That you have to light the bomb. It's now or never.
He will run in and he will detonate.
Jesus.
So you light it, and you're standing in the
love
portal. Any last words?
He's
Forgotten country. Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
he's gonna sit there. And he's gonna be like, finally, and then just
Yeah.
and then just explosion.
Yeah, the what you all see, not you.
Well, I'm going to feel it because
Yeah.
we're bound by blood.
Oh yeah. So you feel something in the pit of your bird stomach tell you to look back, and you see the portal interact with the explosion, and it causes this shockwave that ripples out and shatters the stone behind it, leaving this big gash in the earth. There's what does it sound like? It sounds like pots and pans on a magnitude of thousands, just being crashed together, and it makes you, even you attacking, double over and cover your ears, but your attackers also double over.
Actually, do you remember in Attack of the Clones when Jango Fett was releasing those?
The
buttons?
bonk,
Like,
that's
kind of what I
exactly
like.
it. Yeah. Yeah. The big big halo effect. Justice, you see this incredible sacrifice and heroism.
Oh my god, it's literally the end of Halo 1, and I am the Master Chief, but I'm
my
also
God.
the ship. I'm actually a pelican.
That's in character. That's
I wasn't an eagle, I was a pelican.
And this was the day we found out ARs never had sex.
Okay, so
okay, it'll happen one
portal
day.
destroyed. Pretty good. What do you guys want to do?
Can I get help from Justice? Do you have a shield or something?
No.
No. Can you just put your body over top of me so I can add to my roll?
I'm like I think I'm like on the other side of where you're at, right?
Is there anything so
You're
I
like
can?
in the center at the front where the gates are. You like ran towards the side.
Yeah, so I can pass this.
You can run towards Justice if you want.
No, we're gonna try it. Oh, like 1 or 2 more times.
I'm gonna do that same thing.
Yeah, why not?
So there are more orcs here, so you're gonna have a -1 to this because they are actively suppressing you with
Suppressing fire!
yeah arrow fire.
Let's hope that they're more like, oh, what the hell is his name? Never mind. The character from Archer.
Oh, Cyril?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're like Cyril.
You into your Zuko style?
At a -1, I can't do it though. I'm gonna yell for justice.
Someone calls for justice.
Yeah, Justice at this point is kind of like the gears are still sort of turning. He's like, "What the hell just happened?" So since the explosion happened with the portal, like, what am I looking at?
I'm just yelling, "Help me!"
Let me make a quick note, because you not only got the portal, but you got whatever was coming through as well. you can see that there is like a massive like crater at the back of the settlement that there was a mound of rocks that was built up around the portal, but now that's empty. So there's basically like an unwalled section behind the settlement, which is sort of like 180 degrees away from where you are. But there's still like orcs up on the walls, like defending their settlement. They see him as the biggest threat. They haven't moved to attack you. And then there are like the Sahuagin and some of the other orcs are still like reeling from the massive explosion.
Gotcha. Have between the explosions and the fire, is there like any sort of path back into the fort?
Yeah, you can go around where the portal just exploded. There's a huge like gap.
Gotcha. So Justice at this point, he's got blinders on. He is running straight for. He's gonna go try to target the Sahuagin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give me a Defy Danger plus Dex to run around the side.
Ooh, that's not good.
Or if you'd prefer to just like climb the wall, that's also possible. But it would be Defying Danger as well.
Either way, it's Dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just narratively, what do you want to do?
Justice, he would try to like jump over that wall.
All right.
That is what he's gonna try and do. There's your below 10. That's a 5.
Oh, that's a miss. Okay, so they see you like run up and attempting to jump up, and sure enough, the bruised, like bloodied orc that you gave the fisticuffs to, starts to aim up a shot for Atticus, and then turns and sees what you're doing and says, "Other intruder!" and then like fires point blank. Whew. Well, only 2 damage.
So with an armor of 2, does that just
Plinks
clink
off your
Yep.
armor. Very nice.
So if they're targeting him, does that still mean I have a -1?
It does, because more have showed up.
All right, I'm gonna do Burning Brand, but instead of a weapon, could I do like a giant shield over top of me?
Can you show me Burning Brand again? It's been a little while. Thank you.
Burning Brand, the Raven, the 3-eyed Raven.
Burning Russell Brand.
Russell Crowe.
Fiery touch.
Gladiator?
Robin Hood.
So, go ahead and do. I mean, it says conjure a weapon of pure flame. Roll plus con.
So could I just do a shield, or if not, I'll just roll
It's kind of specific.
with the -1.
Yeah, just.
All right, we're doing Zuko Flame.
Okay.
Fuck it. Oh, that's a 12, which
But
is
-1 still puts you at 11,
Hold on,
plus your wisdom.
12.
Nice. So you get your like unlimited flame as long as there's fuel.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
just washing over everything. A
This
giant,
whole place is fuel.
Yeah,
giant dome of fire.
Yeah, you're beginning to like. The flames are licking up the palisades, and
So
the
leave.
the orcs are having to like take cover. You hear like their shouts, but the sounds of the flame and crackling does not. You don't hear what they're saying. You just only hear their fear.
The shouts make me happy.
I was going to say that this something primal is awakening within you. You feel a laugh overtaking you. That amazing. Okay, so.
What about
And-
those trolls?
At this point,
What about
Atticus.
my trolls?
Yeah, you found him. Are you
Doesn't-
bringing him back?
Yeah.
All right, they are on their way.
Can we just like retcon this and say that they were in the direction of the hole in the back of the settlement, so they can just come in that way?
Oh, that'd be pretty convenient.
Well, at this point, Atticus is just throwing flames. He doesn't care who's in there because he's just so happy that there's fire.
Well, the trolls won't care.
Give me a Defy Danger. So I'm gonna say this is with quick thinking. So you're running. You're trying to convince them to go towards the big explosion that they heard. But obviously you've given them.
So this is what I'm going to say to him. I'm going to shapeshift because that was my last hold as
Yeah,
an
so
eagle. So
you're
I'll be like flying in, and I like to imagine my shapeshift's always a little bit right before I need him to be.
That's
so
what
I'm like
your eagle
still in the
fucking
air.
and you like somersault a couple times.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just
Awesome.
like sitting on my ass, and I just look up at him and it's like, "Hey, man, that's your dinner bell, man."
Dinner bell. Okay.
Is it plus anything?
Plus int.
So you roll a d20 and then you add whatever.
Shit,
the
it's
d20
bad.
was.
It's a -1.
So add 14.
I mean, I'm stoned, so that makes sense. That is a 5.
Ooh, it's going to take a lot longer than you want. But they are on their way. Do you want to stay with them, or do you want to, like, go ahead?
They're hungry. I trust them to get where they need to go.
Yeah. They know the direction. It's just going to take them a long time.
Smell the burning corpses and you're fine.
Yeah, it's probably better they don't get there when everything's on fire.
Okay, so is that it? Is that all I can do for right now?
For right now, yeah.
Okay, so I'm like starting my journey back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we do end, is there like movement speed in this?
If you're trying to move faster, despite a threat, then you can roll something. But movement speed right now is that like you went out far to go find the trolls, and now you got to come back.
Okay, I'm just curious because I know like most
wanna,
animals are faster than people.
Yeah. Do you want to like push it by shapeshifting?
Well, I want to be a bear because bears run really fast.
Bears are pretty fast. You know what's faster than bears though?
Possums.
Squirrels on meth.
Oh shit! I was gonna say something.
Cheetahs.
Hedgehogs.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I have a new idea.
Wood cheetahs.
So I want to go back to the village and get help.
Yeah.
But I hear the spirit of my fallen friend. Let's fox him.
We'll fox the villages.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
It's just I'm just ramrodding Mel Brooks references when I can.
Okay.
But is there any like advantage of me shapeshifting into a bear to get back faster, or am I?
Yeah. Like you can roll your shapeshift. I mean, it can backfire, so that's the risk of shapeshifting.
That's plus my wisdom, right?
Yeah. Your wisdom modifier. Did you miss? 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah. So. You have been pushing.
bear paws.
I was saying you have been pushing yourself over and over and over. You've been shifting a lot.
This is fucking Animorphs right now, dude.
Yeah, like it's taxing for you to do this so much. So like you feel like the shifting is like a natural thing for druids, but the way that you've been like pushing it, you're at your limit basically. So
I just don't.
as you push yourself to do it, you feel like your body like resisting the urge. With a miss, yeah, you just can't. And so like you're like struggling along, like just moving your slow legs as fast as you can.
It's like it's like the Avengers movie when he's trying to become the Hulk and he won't.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Justice.
Yeah, I don't really know what else I can do at this point. Palisades still kind of hold up tight.
Both of you are still somewhat in danger, given that the shit's like on alert and they're manning the walls.
Yeah.
Can you like help him?
I mean, he's already got the I don't know what
Part of it on fire.
he's already got part of it on fire.
You can have more parts of it on fire to make you a
Tell you
new
what,
hole.
right now might be a good time to take a break and
Yeah.
strategize, and we'll come back in just a little bit.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching!